Hello, YouTube, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking about spirituality, and there's places where I go on the internet to find the subject. And one of the places I like to visit is www.hayhouseradio.com. And on hayhouseradio.com, I like to listen to Sylvia Browne, and then Stephen Farmer, which is Doreen Virtue's husband. He does the shamanic hotline. So you can find your power animal, the animal that represents you. And then, like I said, Doreen Virtue. Another one I've done in the past is Denise Lynn, where she gives you little daily assignments to do to enhance your spirituality. Sylvia Browne's website is at www.sylvia.org. She actually founded her own religion. It's the Society of Nova Spiritus, and there's a link to that from the Sylvia Browne. If you go down to Nova Spiritus, and then it will bring up their website, and it talks about how their religion works, and they are Gnostic Christians. At the beginning of Doreen Virtue's show, Angel Therapy, she has a cute little song she plays. I'll just play it for you.
You're listening to Angel Therapy with your host, Doreen Virtue.
And what Doreen Virtue does at the beginning of the show, she picks out a card that would set the tone for the show. She has a deck of Archangel Oracle cards. You can buy a deck too. They're on, if you go anywhere online and just do a search on Doreen Virtue or Angel Oracle cards, it'll come up. You can buy it on Amazon or hayhouse.com or her website. She has a website, angeltherapy.org, I think it is. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pull a card from this Archangel Oracle card deck, just like she does every day in her show. This is an example. And she'll pull one from the deck that gives off the most energy. And the one I pulled says Moon Cycles. And this card is from Archangel Haniel. And she's more of the passion angel and music. So if you are passionate about music, that is the realm of Archangel Haniel. And her card says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. So that's the message she's sending, is to pay attention to how the moon cycles affects your body and your emotions. I like to usually draw 3 cards and then let the angels kind of give me guidance of what's going on with my life. So I pick the ones that have the most energy, the 3 cards, and these are the guidance for my life. And the first card is Archangel Uriel, and the card is titled Clear Cognizance, and it says, pay attention to the thoughts and ideals that come to you as they are answered prayers. And Uriel's more like a logical knowledge angel. And then the next card is titled Chakra Clearing. And this is from Archangel Metatron. It says, call call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. An Archangel Metatron is the organizational angel. If you need help with organization or scheduling, you can call upon Archangel Metatron. And then the third one is from Archangel Ariel, and she says, courage, and be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And Ariel's like the strength leadership angel. And with Doreen Virtue, she tells us that the angels are around us every day, that we're assigned at least 2 to 4 angels that are around us, and we can call upon more when we have trouble in our life. That but they cannot disobey the law of free will, that they can't interfere with our lives unless we give them permission to come in. And you can call upon them to help you with things such as finding a parking spot, or helping you out in life and death situations, and any problem in between. That everyone has angels, and they're around waiting for you to ask them for help. So that's the main theme of Angel Therapy with Doreen Virtue. She takes call-ins on her weekly radio show. So if you're interested in any of those 3 people, Stephen Farmer, Doreen Virtue, and Sylvia Brown, they're all authors, and they've written books, so you can read up on about them at your leisure. Go to your local metaphysical bookstore. They're also in the major chain bookstores too. And I've called upon the angels to help me with little problems, like I was on lunch break and I was driving to a submarine shop, sub sandwich shop, and I know that usually there's not very good parking there, so I started thinking to the angels, oh, please let me have a good parking spot. And as I approached the corner, there was no parking spaces, and that car just pulled out just as I was coming around the corner, and I got just right across the street from the front door. So the angels have helped me in ways like that, and you can call upon them too to help you with problems big and small. All they need is for you to ask them. And if there's anybody listening to this vlog who thinks they're indigo children or crystal child, please leave a comment on this website. I believe that an indigo child is somebody who's been born within, I think after the 70s, like the 1980s up to now, that they're, I guess from around the 80s on, I'm not sure the exact year, that they're considered to be indigo or crystal children, and one of their features is they're high strung and they got really big eyes that you can look into, and that these kids are psychic, and just that they're high strung, they're into justice and defending themselves, and they have real large eyes that you can just look into. So if there's any indigo crystal children out there, you can respond and leave a comment. Well, that'll wrap it up for this segment and continue on to part 2.